All right, example 2 says use tangent of u equals 8 over 15. And that should be a u in the middle there. U is between pi and 3 pi over 2 to find sine of 2u, cosine of 2u, and tangent of 2u. Now let's think about this. What is sine of 2u equal to?
Sine u cosine u.
All right, so if I knew sine of u and cosine of u, I could find sine of 2u, couldn't I? All right, so we're going to go find those in just a minute. What about cosine of 2u? I could choose either one of those three, okay? It doesn't matter which one. Which one do you want to use? Pick one. All right, so 1 minus 2 sine squared of u. And then tangent of 2u says 2 tangent of u over 1 minus tangent squared of u. So if I know sine, cosine, and tangent, I can just plug them in, can't I? But I do know tangent. How am I going to use that to help me here? So I know tangent of u is 8 over 15. And we're in what quadrant? It tells me I'm between pi and 3 pi over 2. What quadrant is that? It's quadrant 3. What do we know in quadrant 3? Tangent's positive and all the others are negative except cotangent, right? Tangent is reciprocal or positive. All right. So if I think about x, y, and r, what does that tell me about x and y? If I'm in quadrant 3, what do I know about x? And what about y? What about r? It's always positive, right? So if I know tangent is 8 over 15, what is tangent in terms of x, y, and r? So what is y going to be? But actually it's a negative 8, correct? What about x? Negative 15. And what about r? Well, we can go find it, can't we? How do we find it? Good. X squared plus y squared equals r squared. So negative 15 squared plus a negative 8 squared equals r squared. Is that 289? And so r equals plus or minus 17. And you said it's always positive, so we know it's going to be positive 17. Now that I know x, y, and r, we can turn around and we can find sine and cosine, can't we? So remember, they already told me tangent was 8 over 15. So tell me about sine. It's y over r, which means it is negative 8 over, oops, thank you, you're right, 17. And what about cosine? It's x over r, so it is negative 15 over 17. And now that I know those, I can go plug them back into the equation she gave me above. So I'm going to go up to sine of 2u. You already told me it was 2 times sine of u times cosine of u. So it's 2 times, what is sine of u? Times what's cosine of u? We multiply those three numbers together and we get, give it to me as a fraction. Good. Cosine of 2u, you said was 1 minus 2 sine squared of u. So 1 minus 2 sine was negative 8 over 17, and it's going to be squared. So give me that as a fraction. Good. So 161 over 289. And then for tangent of 2u, you got what? 2 times tangent of u was what? Over 1 minus tangent squared of u, so 1 minus 8 over 15 squared. So work that out.
What is...
Alright, so we get 240 over 161. So there are my 3 answers that they asked for. Uh-oh.
What?
Whoa, sorry. I'm going back. Hold on. Sorry. I hit something. I was trying to box it and messed up.